All right, so let's start with the review on volume. And we're not gonna do this question right here. We're just gonna focus on this. So remember that to find the volume, we have to find the area of the base and then multiply that by the height. Now the base, depending on what the shape is. So in this case, we have a circle. So to find the area of a circle, we would have pi r squared, and then we multiply all that by the height. So pi r squared, we would have pi and then a radius right here where we actually have the diameter of 22. The radius is going to be half of that, so it's 11. 11 squared times h, or our height, of 10. So 11 squared is 121, and we multiply that by 10, and we have a total of 1,210, and we could just leave it as pi. You could also give me a decimal form if you wanted to, but I'd go ahead and just leave it as in terms of pi. Now let's look at the surface area. Now we're going to look at the surface area of the cylinder. What that means is that we are going to have a rectangle with sides of 4 and 7. The rectangle has a side of 4 and a side of 7. That's the rectangle. So to find the area, we're going to multiply those two. So 7 times 4, which gives us 28. Now the circle has a radius of 4, and we're going to find the area of that circle, which again is pi r squared. So looking at the radius of that, we're going to have 16 pi. And in this case, since we're going to have to combine them all, let's go ahead and just multiply that by, it's multiply 16 times pi, which gives us 50.27. And that's going to apply to both of these circles. So we have two circles with an area of 50.27, and we have a rectangle with an area of 28. So we're going to go ahead and add all of these together to find the surface area, which in this case would be 128 and 54. Now we're going to go ahead and also classify angles based on whether they're acute, obtuse, right, or straight. Now remember that an obtuse angle has to be more than 90 degrees, so it's a large angle like this one. So this would be an obtuse. Same thing with number 3. We have a large angle which would be an obtuse. Acute angles are smaller than 90 degrees, so they're the smaller types of angles, which is an example here with 4. And finally, we have a right angle, which we can draw a square here. This is exactly 90 degrees, so we could say that this is a right angle. Now, the only thing that we don't have an example of a straight angle, but a straight angle is literally a straight line where you can draw this angle, and this is exactly 180 degrees.